Hi y'all, this is Terry from Rankin Studios in Athens, Alabama. I'm coming to you with a new journal I made for Christmas, and this is a soft cover. It is called Christmas Spirit. It is 9 3/4 by 6 1/4 inches, and it doesn't really have a spine, it just has a center. I have used upholstery fabric, lace, vintage, old vintage, like in the 60s, velvet ribbon. I have constructed a jeweled embellishment. I put several pieces together using glossy accents, which is a metal adhesive, and different bits and bobs together. And also made a boho bead that has a piece of the same dangle. It's got the gold beads, cream colored beads, the same as the sorry trim, which is kind of cream colored. And it is removable, so I will remove it to show it and to show the journal. It's very beautiful. This is a Tim Holtz frame. I have painted it with a gold, and I have used matte medium, golden matte medium to protect this Santa image. And he is a public domain image. I just love this journal, and I love the fabric. It is like metallic threads. I did a double zigzag stitch. It is constructed with a file folder and then the fabrics. There is canvas fabric interiorly. So you can see that. This is heavyweight canvas. And then this is some trim I ordered that was kind of pricey, but I really loved it, so I spared a piece for this journal. Here's a Santa, and I used a gold paint pen to edge it, and it's on cream cardstock. And then here is another Santa with some velvet trim, and the blemishes are just from it being vintage. And some more lace, like the lace on the cover. I have used Artie Mae's Cardinal Rose DigiKit. It's in a lot of the places as ephemera. This is a copy of a piece of ephemera that I found in an antique store for a Christmas club, and it's very cool. People could donate 25 cents a week, and in 250 weeks you have $62.50. So it was really neat, and kids use these a lot. So did adults, but kids did. This is a vintage printout of a vintage Christmas card, and I have gone around it with gold paint pen. It's kind of tricky doing that. This is Stamperia's Winter Botanic collection. Lots of coffee and tea staining in here. This is from a dark coffee tub bath that I used baking soda and vanilla in, but it was done in a tub, layered up, and it's using Jarf's technique. Here is some Scotch tape that I have vintaged up, and Rosemary Morris shows the technique of doing that. So I got that from her. These are kind of thick flips, and decoupaged that. And it's a tuck with a Stamperia note card. And some ledger paper. And index cards in most of the bags. Good journaling notes. Beautiful coffee staining. Double belly band. Pretty, pretty, from a life insurance card. This is from Artie Mae's Cardinal Rose Kit, the add-on. And I have used a piece of an antique quilt that has been hand-stitched on this. It's hand-stitched by somebody, not me. And then here's another journaling spot, like an envelope. I love this quilt piece. It's like a little raggedy. And actually what I did is I found a ball of it. You know how they wrap material around balls, and it was full of that, so I undid the ball and I've been using strips of it. I just ironed it out, used strips. It's Christmas stamp. This image is from Tsunami Rose, her mystery box, Christmas mystery box 3, I believe it was, and I used several of her die cuts. Here's an envelope I made, and it's, I don't remember what kind of paper I used on this. It's got a Velcro closure. It's textural, and it's got a sari flip and a Christmas fabric flip and a stamp, and this is a Stamperia circle. And would you believe it, I sewed both circles on and caught them both. It was amazing. And this is a tuck spot, handmade tag. And here is the other cardinal from the Cardinal Rose Kit, the journaling spot, and it's a flip. A lot of nice journaling tags in that Stamperia set. Not quite so many papers as I would have liked to have used. This is an antique letter from Rachel at Roxy Creations, one of her letter kits. Some more Stamperia. Try to give you plenty of space to get things in. This has been all stickled up. I love that image. You can see all the sparkling and the sparkling on the tree. And the tree was, it was either a Tim Holtz or Tsunami Rose tree. And this is Tim Holtz Christmas ephemera. And a doily, and it's all got stickles. It's got a Christmas stamp. And then shorthand paper and collage paper and designer paper and smaller public domain images, and the back had the vinyl tablecloth, lace tablecloth on it in the grunge bath. This one has Santa, and the fancy goods sign came out of the bottom of one of the bags. I had to cut the opening on. So I kept the little pieces, and it came in handy. So save your scraps. You never know when you need them. Here's another one with some beautiful design staining on it. This is tea-dyed file folder. This is Tim Holtz. This is a public domain image of some mice, and then some linen fabric, and the whale tail punch I got off of eBay. It's expired or discontinued from Stamperia, so you might search for it there. This is from Rachel at Roxy Creations, part of her linen collection, and I put it on cardstock so it's nice and firm to write on. And some more of that masking or Scotch tape. I think it looks really cool. I didn't want to put too much on, but wanted to try it. And some more scrap reliefs. And I just love this envelope, how it dyed. I have a video on that tub bath technique, and then we have one on the results. My husband did it with me. Stamperia. In a library pocket, just some journaling cards. And it's been stickled up. And then a giant tag that's been decoupaged with a napkin. And then another one that has had gold paint added to it. I don't know if that's catching the gold. And there you go. I will put a book plate in here. I didn't see one, but I will put one in here. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and if you want to keep up with me, ring the bell. You'll get notifications, and I'd be happy if you would join my Facebook group, Rankin Studios. Feel free to post anything there. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.